that. Then I would like follow them. Maybe watching them like this. A sideways angle of them talking as they're walking. I know it's like really hazy right now. My lens is really foggy because how humid it is outside. Oof, this is really low. The sun, I mean, it's really low. Not good when it's hazy. But this is what I mean when I was saying watching them with the trees to their left and the field to their right. I'm gonna clean the glass. Okay, so again, they're walking and I'm tracking like so. It'll be shot, the aspect ratio, the spinal ratio will be 4:3. So watch mid-90s to know what I'm talking about. That movie mid-90s is 4:3. We'll get a shot like this, them talking right here, and I'll be tracking them right here. And then I'll pan over as they see a ball, maybe a person over here. Maybe just a pack. Maybe just a book bag, like a large lump that's standing out because of how green this is. You could very easily see a book bag out here. So maybe they're like looking through it and stuff. Maybe looking through this stuff. Maybe they're looking through all of this. Because that there is a building full of supplies. Maybe there's a baseball over there. So as they're walking, maybe they take a left turn. We do a whole bunch of different shots. Lower ones where they walk over me. Higher ones where I look down at them, maybe at times of reassurance, where someone is uneasy about a certain task or question. And then this is where they would play ball. I might be able to record it from right here. This is a very beautiful shot so far. I'm going to send you this video in the 4:3 aspect ratio so that you know exactly how it'll look. I'm also going to edit it, give it that 16mm look. Let's do a more downward angle like this. Oh, that's just like the films. That's the exact look I'm looking for. Okay, so we'll do a lot of angles from this angle, upward, pointing slightly downward. Holy cow, this is beautiful. Exactly what I wanted from such a wide lens. And a boxy ratio gives you a lot of road to play on. When you put the horizon at the top of the screen, you get a lot of road down here. So this is where the dead body will be found, right over there. They're playing baseball. Maybe I'll get some action shots of them throwing the ball, you know? And then on the third throw, the guy who's standing over here, oh, that's beautiful too. Look at that overgrowth. He throws it a little too far. And I won't pan like that. I'm going to, honestly, the way that I wanted to do it was when he throws the ball, I would be standing kind of to the right or to the left of the actor trying to catch it. So I would kind of just move slightly to see his face turn and react that way. And when he does that, we'll have another cut as they're walking over, trying to get it. With the horizon at the top, pointing slightly down, we'll have them walk into frame. And then slightly after, on the right side. And then there's, again, that low angle. Walking through it all. And then boom, dead body. The book bag is there. The body's laying, head here, feet there, in relation to the baseball and in relation to the first scene. We don't have to have them literally walk the whole path. I can just have them walk to the right and then cut to them maybe picking something up or opening something. Like that gate over there, that gate opens. I have a part of them opening that gate. And once they've gotten past it, then play ball. The ball over here, head here, legs there, bag maybe here on the guy's right side, that guy's right side. So they'll be shuffling through it. One guy will be checking if he's dead. Maybe he checks it when he initially gets here. But when they see the bag, they both get interested. And they don't see the zombie grab maybe his foot that's sticking out as he's messing with the bag, and he bites him right here. Nice bloody chewy bite, you know. So from that point, we have maybe slightly in front of them all, they'll hit the zombie in the head with one of the cardboard hammers we'll make. They have the spikes at the end, and then that'll be the part where in the zombie's cheek, and then we'll cut to a close-up of the like claws sticking out like this. But in the mouth, they'll put the claw in their mouth, and that will be the zombie dead. You know, this is just a really beautiful scene. See what I'm seeing? This is exactly why I wanted to shoot here. It's isolated. There's plenty of beautiful color. The sun's dropping, which is, I gotta remember this time, because whatever time this is being filmed at is the exact time I want to film at every day, if I can. 7. So we'll start shooting at 7 and at 8 every weekend day if we don't have people working or doing something more important. I got some haze on my lens. But yeah, the zombie will go down, and then we'll have the characters drag each other away. So the guy who's being bit gets dragged, and I'll follow the body as he's being dragged. Ah, help me! And his friend's up there pulling him by his shoulders. Ah, ah, you know, and maybe they go over there. We call that. They spend a few minutes in this little shack, maybe crying and consoling each other on the fact that one of them is gonna die now. And actually, I can do like a shot like this too. Sheesh, it's beautiful. Oh, I got scared that was a deer. We have a shot like this, nice and open, very, very boxy, beautiful. Oh, this is the hard part. Do I want to film the bag and the death scene out here or out there? Because the biggest thing is having the two new guys at the end of the film walk over from behind the screen when it's like this, walking from one edge far, walking from one edge at the far corner. And as they do that, they knock out the zombie on top and then shoot the one on the bottom. Or maybe stab the one on the bottom. We can't use guns. So I'm not really sure. Maybe he just brings the bag out with him and he's like sadly walking away from, what do you call that? The last person I ever knew him, really. So as he's doing that, deer. That would be cool if I can get some shots of deer. Like, But basically, he would, sorry, no, he would walk out and with the bag in his hand, and he's probably walking back to the car, but he drops something that makes him stop. Continues with the bag, and as he's fumbling, trying to pick things up, his friend's behind him, and he can't hear him until it's way too late. And then once it's too late, he gets bit. Maybe even just right here, you know, where I'm currently standing, just a little bit in front of where the dead body was found, over there and over there. Gives him enough time to walk. So maybe. God, those doe are so awesome looking. Let me get a picture of that. Hold on. That's basically it, though. Let me get a picture of that. My overall goal is to make it look visually interesting with what we have. We have dirt patches that dig in. We got puddles and old rugged architecture. We got beautiful looking trees, these ones especially. I definitely want to get a shot from here of them walking down. But, oh, the deer are actually out now. But when that scene happens and he gets bit, I'll pull into some close-ups, some gruesome looking close-ups, and then that is when I will pan away really, really slow. And once I've reached the part that I'm going to stop at, where the two people being, the person being eaten is going to be right here, a little tiny little dot, maybe a medium-sized dot. Then we'll have one guy come in, beat them up, kill them, take the stuff, and then walk out of frame. Then you'll hear the car door open, which will be Mr. Burke's truck, which will be up there. It'll open, slam shut, and zoom off. It'll be very nice. I can't wait. I know I just rambled too much, but I'll try to cut past all the rambling, get only the important parts, because there's a lot of important parts. I hope you know that. This is important to me, and I cannot wait to start filming. They are still watching me. Those deer, right over there. That's cool. I'll try that one more time. They're still watching me, the deer. Oh, it focused. Yes! That is so cool. Look. Oh, there's 3 deer. There's freaking 3 of them. 2 over there, and one big one over there. I'm taking a few more pictures of them if I can. The thing is, Tyler, I really want like iconic looking imagery, you know? And one way you get that is with things that are one of a kind. And this image right here is one of a kind. Sorry, that was a moth or some big fly. Look at that. And then you have Mark in the frame right through here. They maybe would cut other we call it frames, but that's gotta be one of them, you know? I can't wait to try. And that's the truck that will be pulling in.